Morgan has a code and it doesn't bode well for Fear the Walking Dead followers. Welcome back to the channel. It's Fog Entertainment. It's Season 4, Episode 11, The Code. And let's introduce ourselves to twins. One vanilla, one chocolate, and one in a wheelchair. So let's talk about it. Let's discuss it, damn it, Morgan. Oh yeah. What's this all about? Twins?
Yeah, twins, brother and sister. They look further away from brother than sister than... It's just not possible. I know they're taking the piss. I wonder if they're even blood related at this point.
Probably not. I mean, there'll be some serious questions. But then they have talked about in conversations like, oh, remember Dad did this? So it's like, was one of them adopted?
But then you're not twins, are you?
Yeah, but...
Are you going to be adopted twins?
Yeah, but maybe they're brothers and sisters, but they get on like twins? I don't know.
They said they're twins. They can't be twins.
They're not twins. Morgan's looking for Alicia. He hides in the back of a semi-truck. He then wakes up. He's somehow in Mississippi. So someone's hijacked the truck. It was these two, by the way. Spoiler alert. And managed to drive Morgan like 400 miles and without him waking up. In the back of a truck. Not like strapped in or nothing. In a hurricane.
Gotcha like a hurricane.
Gotcha like a hurricane. Morgan... Then going through the story, here's on the radio about, we'll take what you need, not what you necessarily want, so to speak. He then goes to take a shit in a disabled toilet. Then he's told to get out.
By a disabled man in a wheelchair pointing a shotgun at him. It's like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah, I mean, I probably thought this was probably the best scene of the episode. And Morgan was like, well, why did you use the toilet? Morgan goes,
I needed a shit.
I needed a shit, but it looks like a little hotel room in there for you little people.
Like, how is it? It's a fucking toilet, mate.
And it's got a sink. I know it's a wee bit soldier. No, but I refuse to believe this guy in a fucking wheelchair's lived this long. It's like, also, they reveal the fact that these two were the ones that actually hijacked the truck. How's this guy hijacking anything with no legs?
Yeah.
No, how's he escaping walkers? What if he goes downhill?
Yeah, he's more likely to be hijacked.
No, it's fucking ridiculous. They give him supplies, right? He's then walking. Then when he didn't even want a lift, right? And then what happens? He pretends the bridge is out, and then he goes back, and then he runs into this guy who had like a bag over his head. Turns out these two kidnapped him. He makes beer. He worked at a brewery. He's never even killed a walker. 8 years in, hasn't killed a walker, really.
Yeah, but so Morgan saves him, and then he takes him with him to meet up with him again. Then when he gets there, this guy realizes like, oh shit, no wait, why are you with them? That's the ones that kidnapped me, and at this point, they kind of make a deal, like, right, well, we'll be okay as long as you make us beer. And it's like, these two literally almost killed this guy. You can say they were trying to scare him. Were they there to protect him? Were they going to stop the walkers feeding him?
No, this guy could have... If Morgan wasn't there, he'd been it.
These two tried to kill this guy. These two brothers and sisters tried to murder this guy.
These guys went from face to heel to face in like a 10-minute span. Makes no sense.
Then they get stuck. Morgan comes back after saying he's going to look for Alicia and the crew, but he changes his mind. He claims that the bridge is out, even though the bridge wasn't out. He then comes back. The truck gets stopped. Apparently it's too heavy. The brother and sister, I forget their names, they then tell Morgan and Jimbo that they need to get out and need to lighten the truck. At this point, Morgan gets pushed accidentally down this, like, not mountain, but like an embankment kind of thing. And there's a bunch of walkers on him. Morgan climbs on top of a car. He needs help. He needs rescue. There's about 15, 20 walkers surrounding him. He says, help me. They demand to know where Alexandria is. If Morgan tells them, they will help him. Morgan then tells them, and they leave him. They're like, right, well, we don't need you anymore. And they leave.
Yeah, they leave. Morgan's then stuck on top of the truck all night. But, the car, sorry. While he's on top of the car, he's like radioing them at the same time. It's just very cringy at the end of the day, man. It just fucking sucks. And then he's like killing these walkers with like the street sign. It made this like goofy ass clinking sound, by the way. No idea what they were going for there. He then walks down the road. He runs into Sarah and Wendell. He's like, what happened to Jimbo? Jimbo's in the back sleeping. And then, for whatever reason, they just agree to take him back to Alexandria. They're driving...
because he didn't give them the right directions. So they came back. And Morgan again forgives them. So first they tried to kill this Jimbo guy. Then they left Morgan for dead. yet Morgan is still going to go with them and still take them to Alexandria. These are not trustworthy people.
No, they're like...
These are people that are willing to kill to get what they want, yet he's going to take them to Alexandria. It just makes no sense to me.
No, it makes no sense. He's then reading out his message like, oh, there's food, blah, blah, blah. Then we cut to the truck stop. There's a woman sitting there. Some guy called Purvis, no idea who he is, getting writ on all over him. Bang, bang, good night, take what you need, leave what you want. And she says it with a wicked smile that they're going to Texas. I don't get this woman. They're trying to build her up as a second half villain. It just feels very flat. I mean, when you've got a group, right?
Some old, overweight, middle-aged woman, like, on her own.
Such a threat.
We need real weapons, or, you know...
Like, this ain't the governor, right? This ain't Negan. You know... I'm sorry, that's just how the real world works, man. You need an imposing figure to be going by themselves.
No specials. It's not even like she's a sniper or something.
Or she's like Michonne.
Aye, with a blade, a samurai, a katana.
She's just a fat woman.
That has no...
An old fat woman.
No offense, nothing really. It's like...
But Morgan can float about with his stick. Anyway, guys, that is it for the code. We've had really poor episodes recently. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10.
I will... I'm going to stick with a 3 out of 10 as well. It was very far-fetched. Hard to believe.
Hard to believe. Far-fetched. Boring.
Not a big fan of the new characters, to be honest.
No.
I can't believe this guy survived 8 years in a wheelchair.
The worst thing about it is you've got scenes where it requires this guy getting out the truck.
Just to speak with Morgan for 2 seconds, then he... Like, why wouldn't the woman get it? Why wouldn't they send Jimbo it?
Why wouldn't you roll the window down?
Yeah, but we're led to believe this guy is actually getting out this fucking truck and setting up his wheelchair every time he wants to speak with Morgan.
Not a chance. 3 out of 10.